I'm here. Hi, everybody. All right, back live. I'm on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, the trifecta. Also, have started to, there it is, get back to the monthly horoscopes. So I'm up to Sagittarius already. So be sure to head over to YouTube. I'll be posting all of those. So you can click the link directly through my YouTube page, or excuse me, through Facebook to go to my YouTube page to look at those readings. Hello, everybody. Welcome. We're going to be hanging out for a little while, see what pops up. You missed me. I missed you too. Girl, I'm busy. Busy. How are you doing? I was like really busy, but like simultaneously also creating a little bit of a void. I want to you give too much, people are just like me. Me. So I'm back. Did TikTok last night, so that's handled. Over here, taking care of the trifecta. Back to my YouTube videos. So yay. Being a good girl. How you been? What's going on? Anything good? Just here to chat. We'll flip cards if anybody wants to pay for a reading. The readings have gone back up, so we're back up again. So the sale is over for the live stream readings. Oh my God. I always bunk you in the head. Your poor little pumpkin head. They're back at 22 and 44, but I still have the 11 as always for 2 questions and then $5 yes nos if anyone is interested. Otherwise, we'll just do collective and hang out. You got a cold? Oh, just okay. Been watching a lot of Rhonda Byrne lately. Rhonda says, shoot for better than okay. Shoot for above okay. She's just okay. I'm great. I'm happy. Happy. Are you happy? If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. I had to, because I am. I'm happy. I'm choosing happiness. I do get asked, how am I? I'd say, always fantastic. Always fantastic. Things are great. I feel great. I am unlocking major things going on right now. I've got big things that I am currently working on, bringing into fruition. So speaking positively, manifesting and creating abundance through mindsets. This has been a big focus of mine lately. Mindset, and turning away from the things that want to derail your mind and focusing on the things that bring in abundance, that bring in prosperity, that bring in joyful feelings, that bring in things that show you reasons to be grateful. Lots and lots of gratitude. We got the death card that just flew on out of there. We are in Scorpio season. What are you paired with? 9 of Pentacles. Yes, changing things, doing things very differently, getting into a mindset of abundance, doing that hard work of deprogramming to reprogram your mind. Hanged Man. Bumper caught that one. The Empress reverses. There's been a stagnation. This Hanged Man is a lack of growth. This is an inability to grow because there's Yeah, there's a blockage here. Some kind of a blockage. There's an understanding of what needs to happen, but there's an implementation issue. Implementation issue with the King of Pentacles coming out sideways. But this is this is really an inability to not be able to grow so far. But there's a big change and a shift happening. But this is all these pentacles and earth energy out here is very slow. A little bit of water with Pisces and Scorpio showing up, but yeah. Hmm. I like it. Okay. These two get to come out together. They are very similar. Look at the body on this one. Look at the body stance on this one. The leg out, legs crossed, leg crossed, arms crossed, arms crossed. If you flip the Four of Cups over, they look very similar. The bodies. I like that. I had that pointed out to me once in a tarot class. It was pretty cool. But that is that this is about you figuring things out about what hasn't worked so far. Trying to relearn how to speak, how to talk to yourself, how to talk about your plans, how to talk about your goals. Stop talking about what you don't want. Stop talking about what you don't want and start talking about we're on the back, what you do want. I'm starting to pull the fives. Five of Swords, Five of Cups. They wanted to make a presence known. This is that leaving it behind. Chunking it out. Major changes, major shifts. Okay. Woo! I'll say. I am I'm a lot more capable of certain manifestations than I am of other manifestations. Other manifestations are deep. They run deep. I have a very and it's all around me. And I'm trying to affirm otherwise. So there's a removal happening in this moment. There's a removal, there's a purification, a detoxification of that lack mentality of moving and shifting from feeling ill or feeling like I don't have or feeling like it's not available yet and starting to talk about it as if it already is. There's a mind trick you must play with yourself while working the process towards what it is that you feel like your joy would be invested in, your life goals, your purpose, your intention, your mission. Very fascinating to find your mission. And then what? Then what do you do with it? You nurture it, you grow, you develop, you become completely submerged, you master it, you hang out there for a while, then what? Next move, then what? Now what? All the same cards are coming up. That's so funny. Let Nine of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. Now what? Oh my gosh, there's the Empress again. To nurture what it is that we're really wanting to do. More arms crossed. 3 cards now, right? I feel like you're digging in. This is a digging in. It's very protective. When you think of that stance, you're very protective over what it is that you're trying to do. I was just saying, looking for joy, fulfilling your joy. With the 5 of Cups, fulfilling your joy, learning, more cups coming out. Lovers, Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Okay, you want to be out. Fine. 5 of Swords keeps trying to come out, and it finally just fell out of the deck, so I'll take it. Hi, Jessica. That looks like a partnership. Oh. Okay. Oh, God. I don't want to read. Okay. Never mind. How are you? Hush. How you doing, Jessica? Good to see you. Hi, Zen. Oh, we don't have any. Yeah. There you are. There you all are. I don't want to read any of that. Okay. Oh, you doing good? Awesome. Awesome. Good to see you. It has been a minute. Always fantastic. Thank you for asking. I appreciate you. Fantastic. Oh, bing. I was just talking. Oh. Okay. Yep. I had a conversation, but I'm not going to finish my sentence. 7 of Cups. I'm going to dart off in the other direction. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Let's talk about what needs to be talked about. Y'all want to talk about what y'all want to talk about? Give me a collective reading. I'm available for paid readings if anybody is interested. But if you have an indecision about something, I might be able to walk you through some. Oh my gosh. Walk you through it. Hi, Jennifer. Good to see you. Welcome. I am taking suggestions for a collective. I'll hang out with y'all for a little while. I've just been sitting here running in my mouth, running cards, waiting on you beautiful faces. How is everybody? How are you, Jennifer? So good to see y'all. I'll take suggestions for open for collective readings. And if you would like anything answered, my menu is dirt cheap while I'm live. 511-2244. I can't see that little icon. Is that a rose? Thank you. Cuteness. Okay. Is that what that is? I'm blind, girl. I'm so blind. What you got there? It's a little flower. Makes me think of Bambi. You can call me Flower if you want to. General life. My whole life. General. You got it. Let's see what comes out. Let's see what comes out for you all. Let's do this. Left, center, right. We'll do this. Will he come back? Okay. I'll take your suggestion. Left, center, right. We're going to let you be interactive with your collective reading. So you pick your pile. General reading. If you pick the left pile, bing, 2 of Cups. 2 of Wands. They just wanted to be out here. 4 of Cups. Okay. Ace of Swords, Judgment, 4 of Wands. 2 of Pentacles. Okay, all the cards in the deck, 3 2s have come out with the Judgment. Major, major decision here. This has to do with the always and the forever. Wow. Because the 4 of Wands is out here. 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands. 4 4, 2 2 2. Goodness. Goodness. Yeah, this is somebody trying to make a major decision here. I think there is some heavy indecision because of the severity of which you're weighing this decision. This is almost like a make it or break it. I feel like you're deciding. This is a heavy decision on whether or not this is somebody that's going to be for the long haul. For the long haul. I have Strength, Moon, and the King of Pentacles. Leo energy coming out. No clearer. I almost feel like you're just going to go for it on this pile. I feel like you're just going to go for it, play the long game. Ultimately, I know you're probably chalking it up to the fact that there is no such thing as a perfect utopic, everything is going to be great all the time, forever after type of relationship. That's boring anyway, honestly. And it's probably fake. So you're going to have some things that you figure out about one another, and no one's showing up, 2 people perfect and pristine and ready to go, out the box, ready to go. This is going to take some growth. This is going to take some time. This is going to take some development. But I do feel like this has what it takes. We have a Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands. We do have a little bit of a misalignment with the energy because I do have 2 queens and 2 knights. So this might be why somebody of this stature is a little bit confused about where this DM is falling possibly a little bit short when it comes to being on the same page and assisting in a more easier decision. Okay, goodness. Feels like somebody's kind of waiting for somebody to move into that Emperor energy from a knight or a page. That's a giant leap. We might want to reel in our expectations and focus on ourselves and present as an example. Okay. Hi, everybody. Welcome. You've been seeing 222 all day. That's so cool. Oh my gosh, I've been seeing numbers like crazy. Hi, Ebonia. Hello, collective souls. Welcome. All right. So if you've picked the center pile, we've got the Death card, Scorpio energy, 5 of Swords, and 7 of Wands. This pile right here is giving up the fight, but not their convictions or their morals. I feel like this person is really standing up for what they believe in, and come hell or high water, they're going to this is somebody who's standing on all 10. Just standing 10 toes down. Just this is the way it is. This is the way it's got to be. There is no bending. There is no breaking on this. Okay. No bending, no breaking. We've got the Eight of Wands, Eight of Swords. So now this does feel like somebody has kind of locked themselves in to only being able to see things from their perspective, unfortunately, here. I feel like most decisions are done without any sort of thought or regard for anyone else. I feel like any decisions that are made are just kind of this fight or flight, very reactive sort of on the run, on the lam sort of energy. I've got the Wheel of Fortune with the Sun card and then the Hanged Man, showing that this person is putting a lot of their own prefaces, their own preferences, their own preface of preferences, right? Really voicing what it is they want, and it only being that perspective, it only being of that perspective. This Hanged Man is taking their chances by running out the long game here. You know, that somebody eventually over time will change their perception and be able to find a way to include or be more inclusive, to be able to overcome their very rigid thinking, to be able to overcome these blockages, this resistance to any other possibilities, any other outcomes. So this is a way of them overcoming. Ooh, and it leading to a lot more positive results in their life. Okay, we're getting more positive. And this does, so the Three of Pentacles with the Page of Wands. Now there's a lot of development here with the High Priestess coming in. This shows a lot of divine faith and kind of trusting in these feelings and these choices and decisions, like just kind of deciding, you know, look, I don't like feeling this way. I'm going to try to maybe do things a little bit differently, and then having great success doing so. It's almost like you get told about this new way of doing things, and then you give it a shot, and then it works, and then you really like it, and then you start doing it over and over again because you really really like it, and now you got this new thing that you've locked in, you know, with regard of, you know, your whole heart and every fiber of your being. Now you believe this wholeheartedly, right? So there's like major investment. Perception is a funny thing. Perception is a really funny thing. We have the Eight of Swords up here. Now we're circling back to the Two of Swords, accompanied with the Six of Cups, showing that you will probably dip in and out of, you know, feeling certain ways about certain things throughout your life. But it's important to not attach too extremely to too many things. We don't want to completely block ourselves from the enjoyment or from the flow of life, or from, hi Ruby, or from the abilities to be able to allow opportunity to come in when it's presented. The cause and effect of this is you really being able to be more secure in what your future is going to feel like. It's going to feel a lot more peaceful, a lot more balanced, a lot more successful. Like your decisions are able to be handled differently than you did previously. I feel like things were a lot more dramatic in your previous dealings. And now that you've found a different way, a different thinking, there might be hope for this rigidity to kind of let go of you, for you to have more abundance flowing into you by not restricting yourselves, by restricting ourselves and focusing too much on what we think and what we know, and it's no other way. We have robbed ourselves from the joy of possibility. And so we don't want to hang our hat on too many things where we're just completely locked in to one way of thinking. Wow, that took a fun turn. All right, interesting. These general readings, of course, I did have to complicate it by giving you 3 because I wanted to allow you to be interactive with me. But yeah, interesting. All right, the final pile. General reading is like going into a restaurant and telling the chef, whatever you feel like making, I'm here for whatever. Versus going in and saying, I'm in the mood for this, and I want to experience this, So anyway, all right. So the final pile, the right pile, not the correct pile. I love to say that, obviously. 4 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. Here we go again. Page of Swords. Okay. Star card. 10 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords. So now here we have this is a rebuilding, a new learning. This is somebody trying to figure out a way to have some big changes come in pretty quickly. I think there's a lot of focus on trying to have something come in pretty quick. And I think it's riding on the energy of stress and fear, anxiety. There's a lot of thought going into this, a lot of research. Okay. 4 of Pentacles is the main indicator, being that there is this needing to consume, to acquire, to acquisition, information, money, whatever it is, ideas, something here. And then we've got the Star card with the 10 of Pentacles, right? Somebody here is looking for some kind of like a quick payout, some kind of like a quick solution, some sort of, this is like, the equivalent of somebody researching, is there a way to figure out how to win the lottery easily, or, something crazy like that, or, looking for easy loans or something. This is about, trying to find a very successful way to rob Peter to pay Paul, or to kind of have a way to come into some quick money somehow, some way, or to find a way to get out of some jam that you're in, some predicament, a struggle, strife that you're in. We've got the Queen of Wands with the 5 of Cups. This is indicating that there's a lot of focus. There's a lot of attention being put on what it is that you're not getting right now. This 5 of Cups, if they would just turn around and focus on what they do have, the gratitude would start to build, right? This would be building from the attitude of gratitude and inviting in more reasons to be grateful versus reasons to also start stacking up why you're not grateful, what you've lost, right? Whatever you're focusing on, wherever your intention grows is where your attention goes, is where your intention grows. That's it. So you're going to want to be very mindful of that. I've got the World card with the Page of Cups. This is, you're probably getting these messages about how to do this or what to do, but maybe it's not quite clicking. There could be some kind of a blockage here. There's maybe some sort of a resistance. I've got the Devil and the Fool card showing that there is this, I feel like there's this cycle. There's this cycle that keeps getting introduced where there is this this hope that some sort of major windfall or downfall is going to come and kind of make everything better. You could be thinking of ways to ask around to try to get help, trying to see if somebody out there would help you, to see if they would be empathetic to your hard times. You maybe have exhausted every single outlet possible here. You may have already exhausted every single outlet. You know, you've had some success. Maybe some friends have helped you out. Maybe some family has helped you out to help you kind of get things back in line and get things restructured again. But you're still really hard at work here trying to figure out how to uh, get things in line, get things to come together here. We want to take advantage of opportunities when they are presented to us. Make the most of every opportunity given. And don't be afraid to ask for help. If you are the type of person who's, like, I'm going to try everything I got in me to do what I can, there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with taking handouts and accepting them when they are available. There's a part of you that needs to start focusing on solutions instead of the problems. I've been seeing a lot of this lately in a lot of the studies that I've been watching, where it's about start focusing on what you do want instead of what you don't want. Start focusing on what you do have instead of what you don't have. This is about shifting your mindset. Step one. Everything else will fall into place. Hi, Kiki. Good to see you. Hi, Aries Divina. Good to see you, babe. Jessica, I know. Isn't he funny? He is interested. We're reading cards. Did you not bless the deck? Thank you. Isn't he fantastic? Isn't he fantastic? He's my little coworker. Is this okay? Okay. Okay. So funny. All right. So there's a general. I know. He's such a good boy. I was playing 432 frequency music earlier, and he was sitting up on the counter just all like blissed out. I think he's still a little left over because I turned it off right before I came online. Right before. So he's probably still a little. Oh, you're so welcome. You're welcome. Let's pull some oracle. Isn't he? He does. He communicates all the time. I know. I know what he's saying. He's my familiar. How are you, Kiki? Good to see you. I'm sorry, buddy. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you like that? The window's open. He just discovered the window's open. Now we get cat butt. There he goes. Okay. The window's open. I'm officially chopped. Oh, he came out the other side. Hello? Okay. I need some oracle on the end of that. I am available for paid reads if anybody is interested. Otherwise, I'm just throwing some cards, sending some love. I haven't been on in a minute. I keep having all these intentions of coming on a lot more. Okay. There we go. That feels very, very good. What are you? You have intuitive ideas that you really need to act upon. You have been getting this inner calling, these nudges, right? You've been getting these wild and crazy ideas. They're coming, you're just like, wow, that would be crazy. That would be wild to do that. Would it though? You really need to act upon. Some of these are some golden nuggets. The healing must be completed before your life can transform. This is a click moment. Now, this is when you become completely self-aware. There is a moment where everything just kind of makes sense. You kind of see everybody for what they are. You see every situation for what it is. You start living moment to moment and are almost as if you are one with it, right? But this is a healing process. This takes time to become that self-aware, to become that conscious of self. And when you're conscious of self, you see others for who they are and what they are and how they are. Spend more time on your spiritual growth. I'm fantastic as always. Thank you, Kiki. Hi, Terry. Good to see you. Welcome. So spend more time on your spiritual growth. Some of you may have been spending your time differently. You may have been maybe neglecting that spiritual side of yourself. There's a lot of discipline when it comes to being connected to your higher self and being really one with your higher self. So spend more time there. I was telling Zen earlier that I actually got to do a 30-minute meditation today, and it was so good. I haven't been able to meditate in a little while, and I can always feel it when I don't get to just really kind of lay out and let my frequency music take me over. And I've been listening to that all day. It's all frequency, and I've been sitting in 432 all day, just hanging out in 432. It feels like that kind of day, but it's been so good. So it's been very beneficial for me to reground myself, to get back on track. So just one way that I personally do this. Another card that's come out, let go. I mean, really let go. Really let go, because something better is on the horizon. When we let go of that thing we keep dragging around with us and flopping out over our shoulder and pulling it open and bringing it out and presenting it and laying it all out and then talking all about it all again. And then we put it back inside the bag, and then we shove it back over our shoulder, and then we take it over to the next person and we whip it back out. Doesn't that feel like a lot of unnecessary extra work? Let go. Once you let go of holding and keeping this thing that has been weighing you down and blocking new things from coming in, you're going to start to see why universe wanted you to not be there anymore, because there's so many better things that are trying to come into your life, but you can't see them if you keep on looking in the bag of yesteryear, bringing around this badge of honor of everything that I've ever been through and just wrapping ourselves up in this armor suit, walking around all heavy and weighted. Okay. The energy today was very supportive. It was good for meditation. It was definitely good for meditation. Take chances. You'll realize how perfect something will turn out. Take chances, right? There's so much risk, and it invites in fear, which is a liar, doubt, which is a block. It's a lack mentality, right? These are all the things that just need to be pushed out of the way, because You'll never know what you're capable of until you actually get out there and give it a shot. Honestly, you will have financial security in life. Ashe. Ashe. You will have financial security in life. Start saying, I have financial security in life, and believing that you will. Start saying that you do, and start believing that you will, and start to watch things change and shift because of the quantum field and because of what I have educated everybody in my collective on. Everything we think and feel affects our quantum field. So we have to work on the mindset. It all starts with the mind. Hey, Tanisha, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Don't worry about what could go wrong. If something does go wrong, you'll be able to make the best out of it, right? This is you taking chances. This is you getting outside of your comfort zone and really seeing what you're made of, seeing what you're capable of here. And don't worry about what's going to go wrong. These are your growing moments. These are the times whenever you're figuring things out. This is what really pushes you to the next level and it shows you what you're made of. This really bumps and boosts you to be able to achieve new levels. Once you start taking these chances, and something will eventually turn out perfect. And perfect doesn't always look like what our mind's eye could possibly think of it to be, because we're very limited. You can't possibly create, bliss like you've never experienced before if you've never experienced it before. Hi, Tanisha. Welcome. You're new to my channel? So you will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. Yeah. Again, you will have financial security in life. You will be blessed with more than you could ever imagine. This is a mindset. This is a mindset. Start telling yourself now that you are blessed with more than you could have ever imagined, and start watching more blessings roll in. This is inviting in that energy for universe to start creating more of it, because if you start focusing on what is not happening, universe is going to continue to create things that are not happening. Nice. Welcome. Doing collective. I got a banner down there at the bottom for you. So cards are for paid reads, and those links are on my page. Otherwise, I got a collective reading going on. Welcome in. It'll all make sense to you soon. See, once you start working the process, once you start shifting your mindset, you will start to see. Once you start letting go of what's not meant for you and stop hanging on to what is trying to be released from your life, and looking at the blessings that are trying to come into our lives by resisting what universe is trying to make happen, we're only prolonging the inevitable. It will all make sense to you soon. It will. Once you just start moving forward and going with the flow. I heard this on a podcast that I was listening to earlier, talking about becoming water, becoming so fluid that we flow with life. Water doesn't think about, oh, I have to become this, I have to do that, I have to boil. When you pour it in a cup, it becomes the cup. When you pour it in the kettle, it becomes the kettle. We have to become fluid. We have to flow with life and stop resisting and fighting against what is happening. Give yourself some credit for how far you've come. You must give yourself credit for how far you've come. We get so busy looking outward that we stop focusing on really looking at where we've been compared to what we are now, and not comparing to what they're doing or where they've been or where they've been. You have to really only grow from where you are. Okay. You have to only you can only grow from where you are. Hi, Kylie. So giving yourself some credit for how far you've come. Your journey is your journey. Think of how much think of how much further behind you were, 5 years ago and where you are now. Think of the difference of that, It can only be focusing on you. Focusing outward is only blocking, and it's more blockages, honestly. Don't lose yourself trying to hold on to someone. Yeah. We will lose everything about us. The greatness and grandness of you is getting pushed aside for someone else. Do you not know how magnificent and wonderful you are? And if someone is not mirroring and reciprocating that energy back to you, there are other vibrational matches that will mirror that to you. You are the love of your life. And as soon as you start treating yourself as such, you won't have room for other people in your life who don't think and feel the same way you do. That's a vibrational alignment. When you start treating yourself like the love of your life, you only align with other people who feel the same way that you do, who love you as much as you love you. You are the love of your life. Did y'all know that you are your own twin flame? Did y'all know that? Your twin flame is your higher self. So every time that you have an interaction with somebody and you have a connection with somebody and you go through this experience and this life-changing experience with this person and you learn so much and you grow and you develop, it's because it's taking you to a higher place of your mission, of your life's journey, of the lessons you're meant to learn in your path to become the greatest, best possible version of yourself. Never make a person your goal. Yes, exactly, Kiki. Exactly. The only thing we can ever truly attach ourselves to with any sort of joy and positive outcome is your own mission. Everything else is only going to lead you to disappointment and lost expectations. We can't expect our happiness and joy to reside in another person, another place, another thing, money, of all of the things that can be taken from you. All of the things that can be taken from you. Nothing can get in the way of what your mission is. That is the only thing you can ever, truly, ever attach yourself to. Not your parents, not your children, not your partner, not your bestie, not your fur babies, not even your fur babies. I mean, I am their world, but they can't be mine. Bless their little hearts. If they had it their way, though, they'd be all over that daggum yard, and I become chopped liver. I'll tell you what, when Zen comes around, my dog doesn't even know me. She's like, meh. She, oh, so funny. Some of you need to be aware of a detour right now that could be a benefit to you. That mentality of thinking that you have to do things the long, hard way in order to have success, it's not always the case. You have to keep your eyes and ears open for possibilities to obtain and acquire what it is that you need or are after when presented. Don't be so oblivious to possibilities in our rigid thinking of, I'm on a mission, I'm on a path, this is the plan, I'm working my plan, I'm working my plan. Be open, be fluid, be water. You're currently under construction. Please be patient. Please be patient. I tell you what, you got to be patient with construction, right? You have to be. There's no other choice. There's no other choice. What are the other choices? Lose your cool, raise your blood pressure through the roof, blow steam out your ears, pop your eyes out your socket, scream your head off. And then what? I'm just thinking of sitting in traffic. I was thinking of driving all through freaking DFW that is never not under construction. This gosh darn city is never not going to be under construction. You have no choice but to be patient, and it will force it on you. Don't compare your life to others. Exactly. Your journey is your own. Your journey, your mission. Others are meant for inspiration. Yes, we are a community. Yes, we are of a herd mentality, being mammals, being mammalian. Right. Yes, we do want to and have desire for connection that is in our nature. Yes, but to hyperfixate and focus on others for your own purpose is delaying your potential, and this is clouding the magnificence of what you are intended to be. Because each and every single one of us is meant to be spectacularly amazing. If you don't think so, then you have no idea about how the human body even works. The fact that you're even around, breathing air in and out, your heart beats, your liver cleans, your lungs move and push oxygen. It's amazing. It's amazing what's already going on without any effort at all. And when you truly tune in to the magnificence of what you are and really hone in to what you're supposed to be doing, whoop, it's like a rocket taking off into the sky. A rocket ship. Okay. All right. Mama finger put away. Done wagging. All right, kids. What are we at? 52. We'll do a soul's journey to close out your oracle. My cat does this thing where he'll sit up on his haunches and he'll roll around, and he just did it on the side over there like 3 times. He's like, and he was about to meow and do it, but he didn't do it. He's so funny. I call it the tornado siren. Yes, I'm talking about you. I know, honey. Why are you popping wheelies, though? You have food. You have water. Can you just... Okay. Perfect. Bless the deck. Good. Thank you. Okay. Good job. A little bit more. A little bit louder now. Here we go. Okay. His tail's up my... What else do they need to know? Oh, self-esteem. Self-esteem. I don't think y'all can see that. And love has come out. Self-esteem and love. Grief. Good grief. For those of you old enough. Good grief. And imagination at the bottom. So self-esteem is... I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. I possess gifts of the soul that benefit me and others. Yes, this is your worth. This is your inherent value. This is what I was talking about. This is you, the magnificence of you, that self-esteem. Exactly. Yeah, what they said. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Love and peace are our natural states. This is your natural state, and this is where you are meant to be. The world comes in and covers it all up. It makes you just want to keep it safe and protect it, and so you lock it up and you hide it down. But love is our natural state. Seeing the good in all things. This invites in more reasons to see more good. More gooder, more better. That is not proper grammar. Trust me, I know. It's all good. Okay, grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. So, this is why we experience loss. I don't know if anybody's aware of the pangs of loss, right? Why do we get something and then have it taken away? It's so you can appreciate the value of having what you have when you have it. Grief is a lesson. This is a tough lesson. This is a toughie. This is one that is a very harsh earth lesson, but loss is very important, and it teaches us detachment and true investment of what you are meant to hold on to and what you're not. And this is about you coming to terms and being okay with it and experiencing loss, because loss is it's going to happen, and it definitely happens. But it pushes us into feeling the opposite side of that. Once you push through the pain, the sadness, the grief, the sorrow, you'll notice, like, people who are really sad when they immediately lose somebody very close to them, a few years pass and they start to remember fondly, and the smile comes back when they think of them. The tears will lessen a little more as the years progress. Sorry if any of you are crying, I can feel it. But yeah, it's your enjoyment of the time you did have, and you start shifting your focus a little bit more, and that is where you start focusing in the energy of love also. Okay. Imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspect of my amazing, beautiful, magnificent, powerful mind. I added some adjectives, but y'all better believe it. Y'all better believe that this is the most powerful supercomputer in the entire world. I think, therefore I am. You know what I mean? It's a matter of you not having to acquire actual factual information, but also being in the enjoyment and the whimsy of the possibility of what could be, to create even more, possibly even to create something that hasn't even been yet. It's all good and well to know and to learn, but to also live in the imagination invites opportunity for creation. I like creating. It makes me happy, obviously. All right, kids. That's a 58. Oh my God. I keep doing that. See, and I keep affirming these little silly little affirmations. I know y'all see it. I know y'all hear me. If y'all come to any one of my lives and y'all hang out and y'all listen to anything I say ever, y'all hear me say all these little affirmations. I always get 3s. I always get 4s. I always get royal flushes. I always see the number change. I always see repeating numbers. It's at 11 right now. I'm always opening checks in the mail addressed to me. I'm always booked and busy. I'm always abundantly happy. I'm always of the energy of, right. these are the affirmations. Affirmations, mindsets really start to be aware. To become self-aware is the journey to healing. So, okay. That's a wrap. I'm done. Forks. Mm, 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 mm. Y'all start stabbing me with your little forks. I'm done. That's it. That's all she wrote. Huzzah. Hope y'all enjoyed. This will be reposted. So anybody catching the replay, put replay in the comment section and let me know where you are watching from. If you catch the replays ever, I feel so bad for people who just start talking through my chats and my replays. I'm like, oh, it's not live. Just note that it's going to be, I will acknowledge you. I do acknowledge everybody who comes into the room. Yes, as much as I possibly can. So far, because it's still relatively tiny and controllable. I like this because I can grow small. I like to grow small. It's been easy on me. It's helped me ease in. And then I think I am just about ready, they're telling me. So watch out, here we come. Oh, it was so fun hanging out with y'all. Thank y'all so much for spending time with me. Thank y'all for hanging out. Thank you for your interaction. Thank you for all your likes. Thank you for always coming through for me and sending lots of love and positivity. I feel it, and I return to you 100 times over. And I look forward to next time. I will see you all very, very soon. Again, I'm up to Sagittarius on the YouTube video, so be sure to head over there and check all of those out. Those are all posting. So until next time, all the love, light, abundance you can possibly stand, because there's so much of the opposition out there. So y'all take care. Bye. Good night. In that video, in this video.